Karma always comes back. The story of Maya. Once in a small village there lived a woman named Maya. She was known for her generosity and kindness. No matter how little she had, she always shared with others. If someone was sick, she would offer her help. If someone was hungry, she would feed them. Her heart was as big as her village, and her spirit was filled with love. But there was one person in the village who did not share the same values. This was Raj, a wealthy and arrogant man who believed that money could buy anything, including kindness. He would often mock Maya for her selfless ways, calling her naive and weak. "You give away so much, but what do you have in return?" Raj would ask with a sneer. Maya would always smile and say, "The world always finds a way to return what you give out." One winter, a severe storm hit the village. Many homes were destroyed and the villagers were left without shelter. Maya opened her small cottage to anyone who needed refuge, offering warmth and food to everyone who came. Raj, on the other hand, locked himself inside his mansion, too proud to help anyone. As the days passed, the village began to rebuild itself. Raj's mansion, being too grand, was heavily damaged by the storm. The roof caved in, and his wealth became meaningless as he was unable to afford the repairs. With no one willing to help, he was left with nothing. He realized that all the pride and wealth he had accumulated could not protect him from misfortune. Feeling desperate, Raj went to Maya's humble home, seeking shelter. Maya, without hesitation, welcomed him in. "You always helped others, Maya. But why would you help me after all the things I've said about you?" he asked, feeling ashamed. Maya looked at him with kindness and said, "Karma always comes back, Raj. When you give out bitterness, you get bitterness in return. But when you give out kindness, the world has a way of returning it to you. I'm just doing what I've always done." Raj stayed at Maya's home for several weeks, slowly changing his outlook on life. He realized that Maya's kindness was far more powerful than any wealth or pride he had ever known. Over time, he worked alongside the villagers to rebuild his mansion, this time with a humble heart, giving back to the community that had once helped him. Years passed, and Raj became a changed man, known not for his riches, but for his generosity and compassion. He would often tell others the lesson he had learned. Karma always comes back. What you give to the world will eventually give back to you. Maya's words proved true. Kindness, love, and generosity are never wasted. They are always returned when you least expect it, sometimes in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. Moral of the story: karma, whether good or bad, always finds its way back to us. The energy we put into the world will always come back to us. So choose to spread positivity, love, and kindness, and you will find it returned to you in abundance.